I video today about the famous Soviet OTK stamps. So these stamps, you find them everywhere onto equipment, accessories, parts, components and paperwork. Some people believe it is military approval stamps, but actually not, it is just a quality control and I can prove it. So OTK stands for this in Cyrillic, which reads more or less like this. Odtiel Technikeskovo Kontroljar, and it means Department of Technical Control. So it is just a quality control stamp. Here are some samples on a military vacuum tube here, round 1, OTK 27. Here onto the dial from an aircraft instrument, very poorly applied indeed. It is almost impossible to read. Here onto one other vacuum tube. It is on glass, so I believe when you will apply them on glass or metal, you will need to dip them into paint rather than ink. It is something I might try at some point, but it is not all. You can find them also into accessories. Here we have a Etude 2 radio, and actually there is a OTK stamp square one in the lever case, OTK number 4. The radio itself does not have a OTK stamp, maybe inside, but it was never opened, it is still sealed, but you have a very nice Marche Priborintang logo here. But it is not the subject of today's video. And also onto paperwork. So here it becomes interesting because I have samples of it onto consumer equipment paperwork. So already the radio case is consumer equipment, but here we have a user manual for a Lomo Compact LCA, and we have OTK stamp inside with handwritten serial number and reception, factory output date. Other one here onto Zenith 12 XP is equal with passport. So we have each time the handwritten serial number, the handwritten serial number for the lens, and here 2 times the OTK stamp, but they did forget to write the date actually. It is in French and English, this one, and German also, but no manufacturing date. But you can see it is 94, so it is actually quite modern. Onto more paperwork here. It is the paperwork for an oscilloscope, the C194, and we have more OTK stamps. Same thing, handwritten serial number, date, and someone did apply a signature even. And here onto the packing list of the oscilloscope also. So these stamps came in several shapes and sizes, and a whole bunch of possible numbers. But as you can guess, the main subject of the video is not the stamps, it is the stamps, because I was lucky enough to find actual Soviet OTK quality control stamps onto eBay, and they were really affordable. I paid, I believe, 35 euros with shipping for all of them, and actually the sender did send me a lot more than expected. I was waiting for 20 stamps, I received 80 of them. So, they are of different models. The small ones like this are the either round or pentagonal ones. Some of them seem new and some of them obviously has been used. And there is one thing where there is no indication of the proper way to hold this thing, to have it in the correct orientation. So a lot of them like this, bigger ones like this, or like this. You have here square and this shape. You can see here proof of use. Here also blue ink. And some of them I know have been modified by removing one number to have another number. I will not find any one here, but I have seen at least one or two like this. OTK 6, this one, little small number, like quite small number, this one. Okay, so really it was an unexpected find because I did never expect to find the actual stamps they did use in the Soviet factories. So nice addition to my collection, obviously. Quite a curiosity. And I have a lot of them. There are still some of them available for now on eBay. Not sure how long they will remain. But really, I am happy with this. I had to purchase ink pad for testing them. I will probably try to use them with real paint also, because I want to see how it works with paint. So I have to make some kind of a paint pad. But really quite a nice thing to have in a Soviet equipment collection. Not common at all. Totally unexpected find even. Oh yes, really a nice thing. Now I can do my own OTK stamping all over the place. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.